association with activities that ensure a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behaviors such as fighting throwing objects, using the proper language gestures, entering the corner interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or police staff member. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
Everyone, we've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Charlotte, 6.5 games behind them.
And, you know, for the Hornets, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent is out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0. And with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
Sexton's shot is good.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Sexton finds Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. Count it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here is Miller. 11 points last game. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Portis a screen on Ball. Here's Justice, and MP throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Ball. Last time out, he had 38 points. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Portis sets the pick for MP. There's the lob to Portis.
That's a great 2-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Outside, Sexton. And here's Plumlee. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ball. Over MP. Ball no good.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Portis. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
MP with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
He's had 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte. Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Justice the pass to Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And stolen by MP. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Miller, no up. Bucks leading by 5. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Pass to Miller. Plumlee with a screen on Kuzma. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
MP kicks to Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And stolen by MP. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Hornets trail by 9. Outside, Sexton. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You look at the Bucks, and their NBA Cup run started with a victory. These home fans hoping to see the not just second win in the group portion.
Well, when you break down advancing in the Cup, you almost have to be 2-0. You absolutely need to win 3 games, so tonight has major implications in this group.
And now, talking about how things are going for Charlotte, they won their first NBA Cup game. So tonight, they're aiming for a 2-0 record in this group.
And if you look at the teams that make the knockout rounds, they usually start 2-0. So tonight is big for them, but it won't be easy here on the road.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball with it. Now defended by MP. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Plumlee with the steal. Bridges against Kuzma. Bridges misses. Bucks leading by 9. Giannis sets a screen for MP. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Giannis.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Charlotte
moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. That one's not going to go. Prince with the defensive effort. Trent kicks to MP. Floats it up for Giannis. Plumlee with the steal. The kick out to Ball. His three-pointers off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Anthony's checked in for Trent. And then for Charlotte, Knipple comes in for Brandon Miller. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Colin Sexton. Prince can't hit. Hornets trail by 10. Outside Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
MP finds Antetokounmpo. MP against Ball. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. The lead now in single digits.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
Stolen by Ball. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis' screen on Bridges. MP with it. Now guarded by Plumlee.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Knipple, following the basket by Giannis. Kuzma against Bridges. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Ball finds Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Kuzma with the screen for MP. From downtown. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Knipple. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Knipple. Here's Diabate. Antetokounmpo defending.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Milwaukee, sitting with a comfortable lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP looking around. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing."
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Cole Anthony. And the Hornets making a change here. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Kneppel. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 9 feet out. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Justice. Portis for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Portis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Nimble move there by Dinwiddie, challenging his defender to keep up.
A 3 from MP. Hornets with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
There's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Salon. From deep, Green. And it's MP with the rebound. Bucks leading by 16. To the inside. There's Portis. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Ball. And that one's drained from the low block. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ball. MP finds Giannis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to Kneppel. Now, here is Miller. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so, MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Miller, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Pass to Sexton from the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Knipple. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Portis the screen. MP with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And Portis throws it down.
Excellent lob, and Portis made sure to power it down.
Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Ball sets a screen for Sexton. Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Amir Coffey. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Knipple. Ball from long range. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. MP finds Kuzma. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Ball. It doesn't go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. MP against Ball. Antetokounmpo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ball dishes to Miller. Outside for Sexton. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Bridges misses. Milwaukee leading by 20. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Back to Kuzma. Bridges with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Deep 2 from Ball. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now Ball. He's got 17. Miller outside. Down low, here's Plumlee. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ball. And that one's good. MP.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. You look at MP, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you. And that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Miller outside. MP against Ball. Out to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Over Prince. Miller, no up.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Plumlee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Bridges outside. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Justice, the pass beyond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
51 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Sexton. Four on the clock. Outside, Ball. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And MP throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Ball with the bucket.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
MP outside. And here's Anthony for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what... Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. If you look at Antetokounmpo, in this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for the Hornets, the wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. And it's Ball in at the point. MP against Ball. It's Trent on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges finds Ball. Miller outside. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass the ball. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's MP for three. Offensive rebound. Portis can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Miller kicks to Bridges. The shot from the low post is good. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Screen by Giannis. The three from MP. Misses. Fourth time against 7 makes for this game. The tie for the ball. And stolen by MP. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's Ball with the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Portis sets the pick for MP. Plumlee with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Top of the key ball. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Giannis a screen on Ball. MP finds Antetokounmpo.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And Portis throws it down.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
Poked away and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Giannis a screen on Ball. MP and another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin?
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Ball against MP. There's the lob to Portis. Justice the pass to Portis. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Shots good by Miller.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. They get it again. MP against Ball. And another assist for him.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader. With the step back, Ball. Sexton for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Sexton's got 8.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Trent gets the bucket.
For a pure shooter like Trent Jr., those shorter corner threes are easy money, guys.
There's Ball with the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Giannis sets a screen for MP. And again, another assist.
A playmaking master class in session, and he has outdistanced his own previous high. A new mark for the second most assists in a game.
He is pushing all the right buttons. The defense trying to stay on a string, but little do they know, he's the one pulling those strings.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play.
Bounce pass from Kuzma. The three from MP. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And